might have been a chance this time, just to put him off guard.
Well, because you didn't actually say hosting this time.
Doesn't
I
stop you.
almost missed it.
All right, please be right. Please, everything be correct.
If you can't get it right this time, I'm making an executive decision and taking over
Okay.
the administration of the tournament.
It's not like I've been with Paul McKendry for the last 3 hours.
Oh.
No. All right, that all looks great. Nothing
Right.
can go wrong.
Right course, right conditions, right stim.
Oh, wind's coming from the opposite direction.
It is.
Oh yes, isn't it?
Well, that's more central than the last one.
Yes. Oh, Dave, you take that line. I think you will. Doesn't seem quite as windy as the first iteration. 12 and 9 is just slightly stronger breezy. Well, it's 2 out of 2.
Go on, Andy. I get 3 from 3.
And he has.
Yep, the wind will grab it nicely.
Okay. Too hard. Just a bit too strong. This is a perfect.
Looks great.
Oh!
Wow. That's better than the first time, Dave.
Just a bit.
Oh, you two.
Very nice, Dave.
This is a total travesty, Phil, isn't it?
It's a disgrace on the first hole.
Well, I've only just managed to get a picture. I've been trying to connect all this time. Wow. Okay.
That'll do.
No, I was kind of hoping you chipped that in, Andy, but just as long as you get a 4, it's more. Oh, this is going to be the opposite of the first time, where you were leading both of us by 1. Oh, my apologies, Andy. That's on me.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, Dave, but I'm going to accept it with good grace and just go on and start crying in the corner.
71 holes to go. Let's see what happens. Right.
472. Now this was a hole which had a very dodgy pin practice round, and I've got a feeling this isn't going to be that much different.
Well, this is the easy one. Maybe there's only difficult hole pins on this one.
Whew.
No.
No.
Wow. That tried really hard to
Oh,
find the
fairway.
right fairway.
Oh,
no,
a
going on it.
disgrace.
Doesn't take long for the first one.
Howls of disgust. Okay. What's going on here? Have you been working out, Dave? That's smashed your first two drives.
Yeah. I've timed them both spot on.
So you
think
have
so.
been working out, have you?
No, I have not been working out, Andy. Unless you count truck driving.
Oh.
Truck driving.
It might be considered exercise, but for the fact that I drink beer while I drive the trucks. So probably not.
And that you're not actually driving the truck.
No, I am driving trucks, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what he's doing. He's sitting back in his chair and got his feet on the steering wheel. That's how dangerous the man is.
Well, on that subject, I found out how to turn off the speed governor in Europe. So now instead of being limited to 90k, you can get up to as high as you like. It's just down to the limitations of the truck and its power and the weight. It's fantastic. But it's much riskier speed in Europe because everything is so much narrower than in America. It's all wide freeways in America.
Right, 15, 20. Oh, right. Oh, it's 160 max. I really want to hit it about 140, 145, I think. 145. Oh, that would have been where the bloody round one, the practice round pin was.
Yeah, and it's still a shocking position. Yeah. Wow.
And this is an easy pin. Come on.
This is a hog's back of a green as well. I think that's too big, is it? Yeah.
Yep, I'm off the back.
I think that's a very good demonstration of what happens at Pinehurst in real life.
You can see the vicious contours. You only need to be a little bit long and it's gone. Alrighty. This correct.
I think for the real pros, they will find this course
shot.
quite tricky if there's any sort of wind on it at all. It just throws out that sort of clubbage by 5 or 10 yards, and all of a sudden you've got to get up and down in the way that you just look as though you have done.
Yeah, and especially I'd love to see them let the greens get quite firm, which they very rarely do in week to week, but sometimes they do in majors. And it's the US Open, so they may well.
Nice.
Done the job. In the safe zone.
This one's hard to read.
Good
Yeah.
shot.
Did wobble, didn't it?
Did indeed.
I think we all missed putts around 4 feet on Friday.
Not just once.
Yeah, not just once.
So far, it's
Really so far.
better.
Well, I think we learned our lesson and be slightly more conservative golf because you just have to. Or except this shot where you can just peg the ears back. Just chuff it up there somewhere. How far out? Oh,
Yeah, a dicky distance.
yeah.
Luckily, I don't hit mine as far.
You're the master of the 55-yard approach these days, Dave.
He did hit some beauties on Friday.
Oh. And then
That's fine.
There's just no fear in the man. What a shot.
No fear and no skill.
Well, plenty of skill. That was a small landing area.
yes. Okay, should give me a sort of number. Right, let's have a look. Good look at this.
That's a bit harsh.
Hoping to get just one bounce and then stop.
Yeah, that was very harsh. All right. That was good information all the same, so thanks, Andy. Oh, no.
Oh,
Right. Two have gone. Oh, no. I forgot about the altitude. That's what it is. Twice. Oh.
Well, that's going to be an interesting little putt for you, Dave, as well.
it will.
It's, worked its way into the greasy category. Except it's not a huge amount downhill, it's just side hill. All right.
great shot again, Dave. That's a second really good recovery shot you've done.
I had a terrible period where the flops weren't working for me, but I can see them again.
Well, so that's left to right, and then right to left. And this goes all sorts of ways. Right. Do you know what? I'm just going to go straight at it.
Very close.
Very nice.
What's going on? Oh, the Zoo Plus between 11:19 and right. Okay. The cat litter new supply coming. Good shot.
Was good.
I was very sad to hear the death of your countryman, Andy.
Michael Mosley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were. I was following it the last 3 or 4 days, and when he didn't get found within 24 hours, I thought, I know just how hot Greece can be. And when I looked at the thing, it was like a moonscape almost.
Yeah.
I wasn't optimistic at all.
Is it humid over there?
Oh, it was like almost 50 degrees, I think.
Yeah. But is it humid as well?
Probably not humid.
Very dry heat, I think.
We don't know whether it was the heat that got to him, or whether he just stumbled and hit his head on a rock or something, and that was it. I mean, the fact
they found him very close to the resort. They said he was like a fence, so he was only like 50 meters from like a bar or something, But so to me it seems like the heat he just pushed him, because he really went on a massive detour, and in that heat I think he ended up walking about 4 kilometers in a straight line in that kind of temperature. That'd be brutal.
What I never really made clear was that where he was actually trying to get to, was that the where his villa was.
I read his wife said he did a climb, and then he took a wrong turn.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he didn't come back to his own village, but he ended up, going to this other village, and almost got there.
Yeah.
Obviously, at one point he would have gone, bloody hell, I'm in trouble here because I've taken a wrong turn. I don't know exactly where I am, and it's 45 degrees or whatever it is.
It's really sad, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And I think it actually put some other things into perspective about what was going on in politics. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been excoriating I shouldn't be surprised at how politicians go on, but there's very little integrity being dished out in the UK at the moment with regards to what's going on. You find it very difficult to get sort of neutral, purely objective points of view about what's going on. I mean, there was a guy from the Independent Institute of Fiscal Studies basically saying they're both lying. They're not being honest with people.
Yeah.
So, for example, they'll say we won't tax working man, which may well be true, but for anybody who's got any kind of shares at all, they're going to be hit with capital gains tax, rightfully or wrongfully, but they're not going to want to broadcast that because obviously people would sell shares pretty quickly if they thought that it was something they were going to do in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
They would do it in the next 6 days.
So there could be a bit of a shock to the market.
I think there will be taxes on investments if Labour get in. It'll be anything which isn't personal, so that businesses and so on will complain. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. As Mark Twain said, the ephemeral chatter of politics.
Stay there.
That one's a bit harsh as well.
Well,
Got backspin from being 1 inch on the green.
the problem was I mistakenly forgotten the fact that we're not playing off hard fairways.
Yeah, a hard fairway bounce would have got it up over that little hump.
Nice.
Well, there's been some very nice approaches from around the green tonight. And it comes very nicely read.
Tap.
Well, makes me think this is right to left. How much? Oh, 8 inches downhill. Shit. Oh.
I was relating a story. I'll let you finish. Many years ago, when I was in somewhere in Spain, good shot, and I went with a mate of mine to this. It might have been Ibiza, actually, somewhere like that. It was bakingly hot, in the mid 35 plus probably. The first morning we went out, just sort of for a little sort of stroll around the village, sort of. So I think we walked half an hour to one side of the bay and had a drink somewhere, and then walked the other, back again. So we were only out in the sun for an hour. Now I'd actually put plenty of suntan lotion on. The other guy didn't. He was fair-skinned, and when he got back, he suddenly realised that the whole swathes of his skin,
Wow.
particularly on his legs, where he didn't have much flesh, were He was getting water blisters all
Oh,
over the
Oh,
Really?
bloody hell. Wow.
boat. The whole 2 weeks, he
Oh.
was in absolute agony because of it.
Oops.
That one walk. Wow.
Sorry, Dave.
Just from that one walk, he ruined his whole
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess a few years back I went with a family and another family across the Nullarbor, which is
Oh.
across the southern ocean part of Australia, right on the ocean. If you didn't know, Andy, and we got to the South Australia West Australia border, which is an incredibly remote place, but there's a road stop and a camping ground called Eucla right on the border there, and it's actually up on an escarpment about 4 kilometres from the sea, and there's a dirt track down there. So we thought, okay, we camped the night there, and let's go down to this dirt track and have a look at the ocean. So there was a bit of a car park, and the ocean was some distance away, but there was a track, and there was an old a telegraph station or something there from 1850 or some ridiculous time long ago, and but it was really hot. It was already like a stinking hot day, and then with the kids, put on hats and sunscreen and everything. Said, let's go for a walk and try to get to the beach. And we went about 100 meters, and it was so hot. The heat was just radiating off the sand under our hats into our faces, and you could just tell there was no way known you could possibly walk more than about 200 meters in this. I think my friend pulled out his he must have maybe used phone and had the thermometer, and he said it's actually 50 degrees or 51 or something like that. But we were coming back into the car park, and there was this lone North American guy, and he was taken off by himself down the same track. And this friend of mine, he had to spend about 5 minutes talking him out of doing it. He's saying, oh, you shouldn't go there by yourself, and in this heat, you might actually just fall over in about 5 minutes. And he did talk him out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Short.
that was nice of him.
Yeah.
It's a longish putt, but it's up.
Very 209. Okay. Ooh.
We're thrown in these stories because after the first hole, it's been tense, but standard fare.
Well, I
Good
think
shot.
that might.
Indeed.
It's the Scotty Scheffler of the POS Tour. Which, sorry, yeah. 78. Oh. Should be good enough.
We'll see.
Hmm. Five uphill. Can't be more than about. Let's have one more look. It's probably less than I think. It was less than I thought. Couldn't make myself bring it any closer.
It's very hard to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. I think this must go right to left. Maybe not. Maybe not. Excited. Oh, who thought
Oh!
missing?
Oh, I don't know about this one.
Three birdies.
Yeah, we're all cruising along, I would say, at the moment. Well, so far for young Dave, this is a sea change compared to Friday.
Indeed. It's a great line.
Come on, just run up a bit.
Gotta be 95. Gotta be. It's a good shot.
Tap.
Fine. Maybe not. Yeah, it was the 195 you hit today, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yep, me too.
I thought for a minute you might have, but you got a much bigger leap up the green than mine did.
I did a half punch on it as well.
Yeah. 2, 2, 9.
Even this pin is perched on a bit of a spine. They're not very easy, these easy pins.
49, 59, 64. Stop. Stop, 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 stop.
All right.
Yep, that's 3 from 3, Dave.
Mm.
Which are really nice.
So,
It's a great putt.
Yeah, beautiful putt, Dave.
Oh,
That was a big one to make.
It's 3 under par here.
Yeah.
I think you're trying to make some kind of a statement here.
no. No statements.
Too early for statements, apparently.
Absolutely.
Right. No comment.
Yep.
Very nice, Andy. That was a
Uh,
important putt. Was.
We have separation at the top of the main leaderboard.
Indeed.
In fact, it's the only leaderboard. 3, 3, 4. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, dear. Okay.
It's a pretty decent shot.
Circuit shot, you could say. It's really. Okay, so, yeah. Found it.
Oh, a little bit of fade there going on. I like that.
You spotted that, Andy.
Yes, I did. It's just a rain fade, really.
Little range fade.
I like that. Yeah. That's
You've
a
got
bit-
the super fade.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay. That's in trouble.
It's always a problem.
Well, these aren't even soft greens either. So
Yeah. You can imagine having soft greens and difficult pins. Whoa, what a combo that would be. Almost stuffed it up. No. Did stuff it up.
it's a couple of times you've done that today, Dave.
I cancelled out of 2 swings to get it just right and then stuffed it up anyway.
Do you know what?
No.
I have a feeling that might happen. Never mind. Well, at least didn't get backspin on it.
Giving yourself a chance. Wow, this one. Frightens me. All right. Just waiting for a slight change of wind.
Oh.
Well, what should be an easy hold is not proving that easy for us.
No. And the easy pins aren't that easy.
Two up 24. Crikey. This is almost a full hit for me.
Oh.
What I wouldn't love.
No. These 3 putts for par, they're all white knuckle.
Oh.
Good effort.
Hmm. Well done.
Yeah, very good.
And it dropped. Nice.
Again.
Tap.
R5 again.
Got away with it.
Yeah, it's a short par 5. Even with this headwind, it should be in range easy. How far out? Yeah, nothing. Wow. Don't need anything fancy. So in the flybys, Phil, was the waist areas that you can see to the right and the left of the fairways that sort of colour or a bit darker?
It was quite similar. Yeah, the rough on the sides actually very well done.
Yep.
The fairways, if anything, here look slightly drier.
Yeah, it does look like it was done in a summer scenario, this one.
Yeah.
Well, which it is. America right now, but they love watering their courses.
Yeah. It's early summer. Actually, I think in North America, I think they start their seasons on the 21st. Because that's like June 21 is the solstice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I've
that.
got a feeling summer starts over there June 21.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And December 21 is the start of winter over there. I could be wrong, but I think that might be the case.
Just needed that more to the right, and it could have been okay. I'll never know. Now it's not okay.
Right.
It's very not okay. How far away? Don't be more than 30.
Yes. June 20.
Ah,
June 20 or 21, depending on when the solstice is. Oh, there you go. Bit trivia.
oh boy.
Well, the short game has been pretty good tonight so far, Dave. So
This will test it.
Another good one.
right. Series. We've got the hole surrounded.
Yep, 19. I haven't hit it in any way, shape or form. No.
Right. Just, yep. Slightly up. Thank you. Sir?
Very good. Very good.
Hmm. Ooh. A few interesting swales on this green. And a tailwind, just to make it interesting. Ooh. Okay. Mm.
Be interesting.
No, that's not the putt I was dreaming of. Get off the green. Keep. No. That's asking too much.
Okay. 5-8. Don't like this with like that. Too much.
Oh, Christ.
That sounds priced of yeah.
I've just seen the slope I've got to putt towards. I don't like the look of it. It's a great line.
It's a lovely line.
What a shot.
Oh, baby.
What? It is a no baby. Wow. Way to play this hole.
Okay.
Did you take the 146, David?
I did completely and flopped it completely.
I think that was a fine move, flopping it. I did not flop mine, but I also pulled mine. Oh, this goes two ways. It's right to left, then left to right. Okay. 35. Oh, I'll take that.
Yes, it's a nice result.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to stuff that up.
No, it's in.
Oh,
Oh, wow, it's on. Got a game.
oh. I had to do some action to take the distance of it as well. So I kind of hooked it and threw the thing down quite sharply, and
It worked perfectly.
yeah. Yeah, but
Wow.
it's sort of right. Okay.
This game is ramping up. Two birdies on that hole with that pin. It's pretty impressive.
And I've got a spring in my step, I can tell you that.
Uh,
Nope.
oh,
Well, I don't think it's going to be disadvantaged because
it's not reachable.
I'm 309 out.
yeah, no, it's not reachable.
There's the deep stuff, but
It's okay, good. God, it's not very warm here today. It's only about 12 or 13.
Mm.
25% power loss. That's not going to go very far.
Right.
Very happy with that distance.
Okay. 235. RU 57. 255.
Yep.
64.
We've got the same shot pretty much.
Yep. I'll be back in a minute.
No.
Did you see that flight sim video, Dave?
No. I haven't been home all day.
Oh.
Yeah, well, without seeing it, I'm hoping there's more than just what the previous ones were, that just showed new gameplay and stuff.
It's not much different.
Okay. Oh.
Though in the forums they did a couple of people made the effort of getting the exact same shot from 2020 and comparing it to the 2024. The difference is pretty impressive.
Uh-huh. Good
Yeah,
job.
shot. Wow, he's charging.
Very nice.
And I'm retreating, so
Not yet, you know.
Oh,
Oh, Dave.
Just 2 yards too far. I, shot.
good.
Will it?
Oh.
Oh, good effort. Mm.
One. This is straight, I believe. Straight in the middle.
Very nice.
It's tightening up.
It is tightening up. Too long a pause, you bloody idiot. I don't want to be any out of bounds over there.
Well, there's a good gap.
No.
Awful shot. Don't pause it. Pause it. It's good. That's where I was trying to put it. I mean, even off the left-hand side of the fairway.
Yeah, that pin is tucked away pretty neatly on the right-hand side of the green.
There is a gap, but unfortunately, there's also a huge power loss.
It's going to have to be a bit more than a range fade. Well, maybe with the wind, not so much.
That's going to work out pretty damn well.
It's genius, Andy.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I concur.
Well, now we've got a legal opinion, Wayne. So there you go.
You're not going to give me any more quotes from Catch Me If You Can.
What's that?
Isn't that the one with Leonardo DiCaprio as Tom Hanks, as he was a forger and fraudster? Frank Abagnale Jr., who was a pilot, a counterfeiter, and all sorts of things. Remember that film?
I do.
I vaguely do remember it, yeah. And they did catch up with him in the end, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. He ended up working for the FBI in there.
Explaining how he went about it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was a great film. That he was even a doctor at one point, and with absolutely no qualifications, and he would be called in as the senior doctor about a procedure, and he'd ask the other people, "Well, what do you think?" And he would say, "Oh, I think he needs a." And all he said was, "I concur." So that was the link to what you said, Phil.
Ah, okay.
Very tenuous, I know, but
yeah. So not a reflection on my tenuous connection with any golfing expertise.
But it was my tenuous.
Totally agreeing with it. Yes, it must have been a good shot because Dave said it was.
That's right.
So we always laugh, Carol and I, when I concur. Oh,
what's that? There's a saying about that where, where it might be like a public service joke where, you just get someone like that who basically applies no expertise. They just go along with the group think. And, after the big boss leaves the meeting having done that, I think the expression is, he came, he saw, and he concurred.
I love it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice, Dave.
Whew.
Wow, that was huge.
Just when I was starting to breathe down his neck, he goes and does something like that.
Oh, well, after getting a couple of pars on those par fives, and you guys get birdies. Yep.
Is that another birdie?
It was.
Well done. I hope I'm not going to undo all the good I've done in the last couple of holes by stuffing this one up. 1 dot.
Oh, that was harsh.
Might have dropped if it was hit softer, but
Wow.
it was line ball.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Two-shot swing, gentlemen.
Mm.
Pardon me.
You're driving very well, Dave.
Well, he had a couple of hiccups. Keeping himself out of trouble.
Mm. And that's 61 yards out. I mean, you don't want the full 77 club. I like that plan. You've got to chop them a bit, otherwise they get too much backspin.
I think you want a piece of that as well. Actually, it doesn't really make that much of a difference if you tonk it in the. Oh, look at
He's beasted
tonking
it
in.
down
Oh,
there.
yeah, and
I'm getting good distance off my drives tonight.
you are getting good distance.
I detect some Uncle Dave action.
Freewood, Andy.
3 wood, yeah.
Go on, Uncle Dave. Mm.
Let's see where this. I don't want this to go. 95.
Very nice.
Very good.
Chopped it perfectly.
Well, one thing for sure, we seem to be rattling through this round.
Well, we had to make up for lost time after my muck-ups early. So pretty good.
It's on the shy side. Nearly right.
All right, that gave me some information as well, so thanks, Dave.
Sure, no worries.
Oh no,
Oh,
too
no,
much.
Dave.
Again, always too much. Come on. I've done this all night. I can't
But you
stop.
covered well. That's the big difference.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
short game has been sublime.
Well, I really don't want to say I haven't missed one yet. That's
You
just
might
going to
jinx yourself.
I haven't missed one yet, and I'm going to get this one. All right. This one's a bit trickier. Got to slightly punch the 51-foot flop.
Pretty good, I would say.
It's
And
not,
I'm getting a free read from someone,
Me.
unless they putt off the green.
I'm not, you know.
I encourage that behaviour.
And
Fr-
Dave's a
from
strong
both of
advocate. Dave knows what he's talking about.
Oh,
It was.
Turned in
It's.
and turned away.
2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Oh, there's.
yep.
Go.
Very nice. Other than the one that lipped out, Andy, I think you've sunk every one of those, 7 to 12 footers.
Well,
No, it's been a very good putting exhibition.
I think driving hasn't been very good though.
happened to it. Wow.
He's gone for a big drive again. There's no fear in you tonight, Dave.
No,
What's
sir.
go-
No fear, no favour, no foul, whatever.
There's just no Uncle Dave left in him.
No, we've managed to strangle all force management out of the man over the years.
And, well, you know, his catchcry often is, fuck it. So,
I mean,
Closely followed by whatever.
yeah,
Exactly.
That's right.
I mean, this is the ironic thing is years have gone by. It's Dave and I who've incorporated elements of the Uncle Dave strategy more
Yeah.
and more seemingly as years go on.
And he's
We've become-
shedding them, yeah. I
become
can just
too-
ima-
Frightened of the consequences.
Can you just imagine centuries ago, Joan of Arc going, fuck it, I'm going for this. About the same. All right. Now that better be the right distance. I've tried to adjust.
And it was. Nice.
Better.
Good. You went 63, so I can't believe you hit the 91. I think you've still hit the 77. Could be too much. It is too much.
Yeah, that's my shot.
That was a poor shot.
Yeah, this one's. Oh, pitch.
A little bit strong, but
Okay, 44.6. That's a bit strong. I'm littered with just sort of three putter duff chip thing is just not quite there.
Mm.
Still kind of in it, but not making things easy.
They've done it the hard way. Well, that's interesting information. Mm.
Very clever.
Two. Two. Oh, you bastard. I knew there was a little bit of right to left, but I kept it on the cup. It was more. Never mind.
inside right edge, I think.
Yep.
Okay, naught. Right, so I'm 3 behind you both. Good birdie, Dave.
Yeah. All right. What have we got here? From the back tees, Phil, there's so many really long par fours. And if you have to hit a long iron into a par four with a hard green, it's going to be 10 strokes harder course.
I found this really interesting course for a major because, like, the setup of it is it could be a public course, you know, but you've got this very challenging rough lining the fairways, I guess, you know, where you've got to pick it up clean. That's got to be a major feature of it.
Yeah. I think when you actually, see them play it next week, it looks a bit fancier than this.
Yeah. And I've got KO, so I'm going to be watching it now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You've got what, Phil?
Streaming sports channel.
And
Right.
does it work well without stuttering, or?
It does. I've been watching a few of the footy games and really enjoyed it without going to bloody adverts after.
It's so great just being able to watch the game on demand whenever you like.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about recording it. Don't have to do any of that stuff. It's fantastic.
Well, it's good because I think I mentioned it. I became a Richmond member this year, and that was one of the packages. Because I said I'm probably not going to get to any game.
Yeah, I remember discussing it with you.
Yeah. So it's a good package to get.
Yeah, and if you ever want to, I can.
You don't want to say.
If you want to keep copies of stuff, there are ways. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We can discuss that later.
Yeah.
I just tried to take some off it. Didn't work. Stop there. That'll do. Stop there. I don't want to go in that.
It was enthusiastic. All right, what do we got here? It's hard to reconcile the altitude and the wind. Been struggling with it all night. That might be the shot.
But you know, I keep forgetting about the altitude here as well.
Yeah, I did on quite a few of the early holes. Oh, God. Get off the green. Thank you. Well, you can stop now. Don't need to go any further.
That's a good illustration of what these greens, the difficulties presented by them. You're certainly looking as though you're a lot. This is not the same man who teed it up on Friday, Dave.
Look how beautifully you left that under the hole. Just nuts.
Yeah, that game where I got like 14 over or whatever it was, I was operating off 3 hours sleep over the previous 4 nights.
Yeah.
So I was like I was playing drunk. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't see straight.
Yeah, you literally were playing drunk, Dave. They've done studies on it.
That's how it felt like.
Yeah.
because the next game we played, I'd actually had some sleep and I didn't do too bad.
Yeah.
I was able to keep up the ante.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just bizarre. I couldn't work out what was going on.
How'd you start getting sleep?
Well, because I picked up this cold, so I wasn't getting sleep because of the cold.
Oh, okay.
And I was coughing and spluttering and the runny nose and the head aches and all that sort of shit. It's just miserable for a week.
Oh no.
He's back again.
Long and right.
Oh, this is not good, Dave.
That's not done it again. I haven't done that all night.
We're
Disaster.
just playing into the hands of Uncle Dave here.
You can't overcome right. Once the genie's out of the bottle, it's all over. Didn't mean it. All right. I'll try and flop this little bastard. Stop. Been a lot of begging for the ball to stop tonight.
Thank God they're only normal greens.
Shit, Dave's got a putt for birdie as well. Only 11 feet.
Uh, well, 25. I'm going for a little bit of right to left. I'm not sure about this. This could be one of those ones which goes dead straight. Too hard, I think. Way too hard.
Yeah. It was
Not
trying to turn. It was trying to turn in, but
it needed to be dead weight on that line, and it wasn't. Another bogey.
Okay. Maybe that.
I just lost my picture altogether. There we go.
I didn't hit it. Yes, I did. Oh, fucking hell.
Even the bad shots are good tonight.
Did you get your picture back, Phil?
Yeah, it came back suddenly.
So you got the commentary.
I did, and I got the wheel turning in the middle, but the pitch has been stop and go all night.
Yep.
Mind you.
Oh no! Do you want to swap to me, Phil?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Shocking.
Right, I'm just going into accept. All right, let's see if that works.
Yeah.
Are you in?
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
What the hell?
Yep.
I'm starting to get annoyed here. I think I got it the wrong way round. God, I've got to... Oh, this goes two ways. I'm going to hit it in the middle. Oh, blimey, that was...
Thought about over the top.
Oh, that was a 7 from... I wouldn't say from nowhere, but it wasn't good. 5 to get down from the back of the green. Disgraceful. I'm almost throwing myself under the bus here. In fact, I think I have.
Long way to go still.
Hmm.
Your picture for me is quite almost pixelated, Dave. I'm going to go back to young Dave.
Ooh. Okay.
Good shot.
Tough.
Shot. What did you hit? I think you hit the 8 iron, Dave. 159.
Indeed, Andy.
And I think Dave took the 170
I
club.
did, and I flopped it, and it just sailed. Up 27.
If ever I needed a putt, this is the one to get. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a good putt for no reward. Phil, I'm just curious. Are your family streaming something at the moment?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if they're like this game plus the streaming, they're fighting for bandwidth, and that's what your problem is tonight.
Mate. Hold on. I'm getting an echo in my voice. I think it's because this laptop that I'm using is quite jammed up now. Because the older it gets, the more jammed up it gets. So I think it's a matter of that. About a month or two ago, I noticed it started happening on this game.
Yeah.
And maybe a few other things as well.
Good putt, Dave.
Tough.
Yes.
Oh,
Funnily enough, it's really good right now.
No. Take what you get.
Yep.
Okay, par 5.
With a tailwind, and it's a short par 5. This should be eagle opportunities abounding. Let's have a look. I can't see any deadly danger on the fairway. Oh well, maybe a little range draw could be the answer. Just to keep those trees out of play. like that.
Yeah, I with my picture pixelating here and there, I could propose that we all get out and start the entire round over again.
Yeah, sure.
But I've estimated the chances of agreements as less than probable.
Well, you certainly have my vote for that event.
Unfortunately, it's
So,
a democracy and the majority vote rules.
well, I think we should have a secret ballot.
Pretty sure Dave and me would still secretly vote no.
I would 100% vote no.
I like the idea, Phil, but it had one troublesome flaw in it. We've got a -6 and a -5, and well, you just know that they're not going to go anywhere along those lines.
It has to be said, it wasn't Ember.
God's sake. That's crept into my bloody game tonight and all. Bloody...
In a weird round, you made a real charge mid-round, Andy. You got to within 1 or 2.
Well, funny enough, whenever I've taken anything other than driver off the tee, I've felt more confident with it. Don't know why the driver is so crap tonight. Well, I do know. Oh, let's see where that goes. No, too hard.
Yeah, that took a giant bounce, didn't it? Alrighty. Be right. Please be right.
Does look good.
Also good. Oh,
I might give you a bit of a read, Dave.
might have to putt off the green, Dave.
Okay, you've convinced me. It's the right thing to do.
Right, okay, I think that's the club. Go on.
It was the right club. Beautiful shot.
Good shot. Oh no.
Stupid view.
Stupid view.
Disaster.
Oh, whatever.
Ah, wow.
Oh.
Oh, stupid view here too.
It's very annoying.
Good.
But I know from yours that it's pretty straight. I'm just going to go right edge. Inside right edge.
I feel today like you two have been to some kind of wild party, and I received the ticket, but when I got to the door, the doorman said, "I'm afraid this ticket is not valid for this event."
Yeah,
The
that
door
flight left
between-
yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe you turned up without a tie, and he said, "I'm sorry, can't get in without a tie."
Well,
Yeah.
one thing I haven't really turned up with is my clubs.
A friend of mine once did that, and he went back to his car to try and find a tie, and all he could find were jumper leads. So he put those around his neck and went back, and the bouncer goes, "All right, I'll let you in then. Just don't start anything."
I love that.
Dad jokes, they do get in.
I like that joke. That's really clever.
Now I want to have a kid just so I can tell that joke to them.
Yeah.
I'll inflict it on my nephew.
No. That'll be a fun
Well,
putt.
What would make it even better is if you actually had a set of jump leads and just sort of lying about. And it's, you know, have I ever told you the story about when I was sort of down the path? I'm going to do that with Ivy the next time she comes round.
Yeah, well, I've got another joke for my nephew next time anyway. Why was number 5 sad?
I don't know.
5
Because 7, 8, 9.
Oh. I like that.
What did Zero say to number 8?
Nice bell.
Correct.
I like that. I'm going to make a note of those.
Poor Ivy, she's in for 2 now.
Yeah. So I've got 5-789 jump leads.
It's 3. Yeah.
Don't bang too many, because then you'll remember none.
Yeah, well, I've written them on a little card on my desk. So.
You've got post-its.
Yeah, yeah.
Will it turn? Will it?
Gee,
Oh,
Good enough.
nice.
Very nice.
Ooh, yes. Oh. I know you shouldn't say this, but I fancy this one.
One, naught, one, right. One. Right. There's that. One. There's just a tiny bit of right to left. Come on.
Well done.
Nice, Andy.
Yep, well done.
And finally, a decent drive with the driver.
On the 18th, of course.
I think my card is going to be quite colourful.
Mm. Pushing my luck. About perfect.
Oh, the distance. Okay.
Mm. Oh, I probably should have said something earlier, but no one tell me what happened today in the footy because I don't know who won out of Melbourne Collingwood. I'm about to watch the game after this, and I'm looking forward to being cheered up.
Okay.
That was
I won't
why.
say anything.
That was why I asked you if you'd been watching any AFL lately at the start of the top, because I was trying to suss
that-
out whether you
very
knew the
subtle.
results or not.
Nicely done, but no. So I've got that to look forward to.
Or not, depending on whether your team won or did whatever. And of course, I'm know nothing at all about this, and I'm just trying to throw some spanners into the works here because
Well,
that's the
Melbourne,
only
Melbourne are
brings-
playing Collingwood, one of the most hated teams in the league.
Yeah, and Melbourne have been playing like a dog's breakfast lately, Andy. We were playing really well 5 weeks ago, and now we're playing like hacks. It's inexplicable. Except Dave would probably say that's because we are hacks.
I would never say such a thing about your team. Oh, don't really want to hit the 51 here. Or do I? Oh, maybe I do. Should be good enough.
I've found it difficult getting the right distance today. I thought I had enough club. There wasn't a strong wind. It was more of a crosswind, and the 134 just, you went about 120 odd. Very odd today.
Shit, no!
Dave, looks like you're back in, Dave,
I am.
and you're about to have this putt.
Oh, I've got the, as Phil said, the stupid view.
We were going to give you this putt, now you have to putt it. Imagine if you miss and I miss, Andy would be delighted. They were both going to be given.
I was thinking with my putt, I better make this because
Yeah.
otherwise I'd be really
Yes.
screwed
He
royally.
Just would have ended in a nasty, unpleasant mess if you'd missed yours. I'm glad you sunk it too. Dave's just trying to overcome the stupid view.
It all seems weird.
You
Well,
did it. Well
down
done.
as 4.
Oh,
All
fucking
that
hell.
thing. Well, that was fun and games, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's all sorts of drama going on.
Well, I apologise for that. That was just
Well, it's not
crazy.
your fault. It's stupid Windows, Dave. That's what you get for being on Windows 11, by the way.
I guess you're right.
And Andy, what a colourful back nine.
Wasn't it?
Wow.
And, but for 13 and 14, been right in the mix.
I can't believe I had a bogey-free round then.
Wow, that's impressive on this course.
That's crazy stuff.
I don't think anyone could have